Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very exciting video. It's a little bit creative, it's a little bit scary, and it's a little bit fun at the same time. Today we will be going to the penultimate screening of The Last of Us. And as an avid gamer, The Last of Us broke my heart in so many ways, but it also became a game that is very close to my heart, and I would play it through again and again and again, even for the sad part. That game found its way into my heart, and I'm also like quite the zombie fan. If you hadn't guessed, I do like spooky ooky things, and zombies are high on my list of favorite creatures. So today, why don't we zombify ourselves a little bit for this screening? Now, the screening itself is the penultimate screening for season 2 of The Last of Us. I am so excited. I have never been to a Last of Us screening before or anything to do with the franchise. So for me to be invited, I'm just like, we have 2 hours to get ready, so we better hurry up and turn ourselves into a little bit of a zombie. Let's get into it. Some of you may have seen my previous work as a makeup artist when I turned myself into a clicker, and yes, I could hardly see. I gave myself one little eye hole peeping through the Cordyceps just so I could see just enough to film the content and take pictures. Today, we are not going full clicker because personally, I would like to watch the penultimate episode and not have Cordyceps mushrooms blocking my vision, if you catch my drift. So for today, I have the creative idea to turn my Cordyceps mushrooms that I hand sculpted from foam into a little headpiece for the screening. So I've broken a couple pieces off from the Cordyceps that we hand sculpted for our makeup look, and I'm thinking let's use some clips, some hair clips, and wedge them in the foam somehow and create ourselves, let me see, like a little Cordyceps hairpiece. Why not? Let's do it. So much love and creativity was put into this piece, so we might as well utilize it. Even if we are destroying it a little bit by adding hair clips, it's all for the sake of the art. I think it will look cool. I can still stay glamorous for the screening at the same time. I've also got some other ideas. I'm thinking of wearing my hair to the side, adding a zombie bite mark. That might be too over the top and it might be a little bit disgusting, but you know what? I vibe with it. I vibe with it a lot. So I do have my zombie bite that I created from special effects makeup. So I'm thinking I can just put it back where it belongs on my neck. Perhaps. I think we can do this. Oh, it's disgusting already. I think it's perfect. I've also had the idea, because I've got quite the fleshy tone on my nails, to try and add a little tiny Cordyceps. You can see the little tiny Cordyceps, and I think I will put them on my nails. Mushroom nails, why not? So let's go ahead and get started. We haven't got a lot of time and I need to get ready. First things first, I believe we need to paint the reverse side of the Cordyceps mushrooms, because obviously I had them on my face and I didn't need to paint the back. I promise you I wasn't being lazy. It was actually constructive to not paint it. But now I think with it in my hair, we should paint the back just to give it a little bit more realism. That I've planned on painting on the back, and then I can go in and add dimension with eyeshadows. So hopefully this will cover up any mess and make it look just a little bit nicer on the reverse side. Do you like that? A nice mushroom colour. A lot of you might know that Cordyceps is a real fungus, and it actually does take hold and control of the minds of insects. I just think, wow, the fungi kingdom is incredible, like the things it's able to do. Would you be able to eat like a nice mushroom pasta while watching the show? Let me know, because some people might not. So let's leave that to dry and put it to one side. I feel like I'm on Art Attack. Did anyone used to watch that show when they were little? Ugh, obsessed with that show. Okay, let's apply the zombie bite now. Get rid of my hair. We don't want any latex in your hair. Latex in your hair must be avoided at all costs. I think I'm probably going to clip my shirt and it will be fine. Then let me clip my hair out the way. Okay. Perfect. We are ready to go. I've got my latex here. So I'm going to just latex this up. Right, get the latex all good on here. Oh, this might be too scary for public. Like, I have to go on the London Tube with this on. I apologize in advance. I'm sorry, that is not a real outbreak of Cordyceps. Right, I think here on the neck. Now we just have to wait for it to dry a little and then we can attach it. We have waited a little while for it to dry. Just got my mirror here. The bite this way. Because we need the top teeth of the jaw to be at the top. Otherwise, I would have been bitten upside down. Feels like Halloween. Oh, it looks horrible. Me the whole time. Ew. I feel like I'm gonna scare people. I don't want to scare people. Or do I? Let me leave that to dry for a little bit and we shall move on to the nails. So for the nails, I have an idea to add cordyceps, little tiny cordyceps to the nails because I think we should apply them now while we let this dry. We did sculpt some teeny tiny mushroom shapes. Okay, so now the latex has dried a little. I'm going to use some spirit gum to keep the edges down so the edges don't lift up while I'm out in the evening. The technique I had planned in my head was to use nail glue to attach the tiny mushrooms and it's just not working. The mushrooms are not sticking. Plan B, which is a glue gun. Nail artists, look away now. I am so sorry for attacking your craft with a glue gun. I know my way around a glue gun, so let's get these suckers on. I'm in kind of a time crunch. I have an hour and 20 minutes before I need to leave. The almighty glue gun, you must save the day. It's okay if it's messy because it's a fungus. It's working. It's a little bit hot on my nail. I'm not gonna lie. Adding more mushrooms. I want a whole hand of mushrooms. At the minute, it kind of looks like popcorn. I only need them to last for the evening. But do you see the vision? Do you see the vision coming to life? We have one whole hand of cordyceps. And the glue gun is just working in my favor with all the strings. Oh. It's adding to the aesthetic. Right, let's keep going and do the other hand now. I did you the justice of the right hand off camera. I should go ahead and paint them. Here's the mushrooms before we paint them. So instead of using any nail products, I'm actually going to use eyeshadows to paint these. So again, nail artists, please look away now. Wow, I think it's looking so cool. Let's get the black to give it some detailing. Now let's seal them in with some clear nail varnish, just so we can get that nice gloss and also seal in any eyeshadow. Finally, I'm actually using a nail product. Okay, so here's a little close-up of the nails. I feel like they turned out nice. As nice as cordyceps can be. I feel like this is the best fungal nail infection I've ever had. Screaming. Absolutely screaming. The glue gun came to the rescue and saved our nails. Here's the before and after for the cordyceps. Okay, let's get the other hand done and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've cleaned up the nails a little bit and this is how both hands are looking. I definitely think my left hand is much better because I had my right hand to paint them. We didn't do so bad on my right hand. I just wish I added more mushrooms. Let's add some detailing to this now. I'm just going to use the black, give it some shadow, just like that. Just using eyeshadow to add the depth. It's looking splendid. Now what do you think? It's definitely looking more mushroom-like now. I'm going to take some varnish, some gloss varnish, and I'll simply just coat the back of the mushroom so that the eyeshadow does not get in my hair because the black eyeshadow will transfer. What do you think? Do we think it's much better on the back? But before we add the gloss, I'm actually going to add these hair clips so that I can pin it to the side of my hair. So I'm going to wedge it in as best as I can. One clip is successfully in and I think we should reinforce it with a second clip. Okay, so we've attached 2 hair clips to the cordyceps. Let's do a little test run and see how it works. I think it worked. Okay, let's just go ahead and pour the varnish on and just give it a quick little coat. We want it a thin coat. It will dry in an hour's time. We have now glossed it, so let's leave it to dry over here. Let's move on to the neck because the latex gets very sticky, so we have to powder it. Just gonna add some bruising to the area because of course, if we've been bitten, we definitely would have bruising and what have you around the bite. So add some redness first of all, some bruising. So I think we are all prepped for the screening now, so let's get dressed and let's get ready and I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, so we are just about to head out and here is my cordyceps headpiece and my zombie bite and of course my little fungal infection. Okay, so let me just quickly give you a little outfit show. Here it is. What do we think? And I'm ready to go, so let's go. I just made it to the tube and we are waiting for our train. It's feeling very apocalyptic right now. We are on the tube now on our way there to the screening. I'm very excited, getting some very weird looks. I don't know why, I have no idea. But I'm very excited to get there and to see the penultimate episode. I've been waiting in anticipation week by week for this show, so I'll let you know when I get there. we've made it to the venue, and the venue is just spectacular. It's literally giving The Last of Us. It's so cool. And there are so many people here. Like, it's vibes. We've just enjoyed a little bit of the party. It says join the Fireflies this way. I'm very excited. Look at this. Hello, Alice! It says join the Fireflies this way, so let's go. I'm so excited to join the Fireflies. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. You're like Mars. I'm a Firefly.
It is fully like Firefly in the house down there.
She's got so... I just got my Firefly tattoo. Here it is. Yay, thank you so much. I love it. Around the corner with these gorgeous koi fish. Look at these huge... There's more than koi fish in there. There are tiny ones as well. I don't know if you can see them. A silver one and an orange one. This is the most gorgeous aesthetic place I've ever been. This is totally perfect for The Last of Us. And there's even like a little Last of Us all over the floor. I've just been following my map and it took me here. How gorgeous is this setup? I'm leaving the koi fish behind. I've got my Firefly tattoo and I'm going down this way. It says every path has a price. Ooh, how ominous. What will we find around the corner? Take a look at my Firefly tattoo. I want to give you a little close-up just to show you how cool this thing is. Stop right now. I'm officially part of the Last of Us crew. I'm having the best time. Even though I'm here by myself, I'm chatting to you guys. So thank you for coming along with me. And don't forget, if you like this content, to hit the subscribe button and the like button for this video. I appreciate all the love you've got to give me. This is truly the most breathtaking venue. We have someone playing guitar, which just sets the atmosphere and the vibes. The leaves are attacking me as I walk around. I really feel like humanity is ended and plants have taken over and regrown inside of a building. It's just perfect venue. 10 out of 10. Well done, Last of Us, for choosing this venue. Even look at this. Let me spin you around. Look how beautiful. You know I'm all about the aesthetics. I'm very happy to see that. We've just found another path that leads to somewhere else. So we must follow it and see where it leads. Hello. And I hear that you can take a cheeky little Polaroid picture. And while we are dressed for the occasion, we might as well take a Polaroid. Hello! I'm glad I went and got my tattoo done first because now my tattoo can be in the Polaroid. Ooh, there is branding all over this venue. Look at this. I'm such a little sucker for the details like that. It's another pond. Ooh. A little fountain. Look at that. How gorgeous. Quarantine checkpoint. Photo ID required. That is so cool. So we've reached quarantine checkpoint, so we must take our photo here. Let's go for it. Ooh. Look at this sweet little cozy area. There's a little bench over here. Let me show you. See, look at that little sweet area. Looks like the perfect place to play a guitar, if you ask me. I feel like this is the perfect place for a clicker to jump out at you, so do let me know if you see one. Do you want to hear my best clicker impression? Are you ready? That was kind of Chewbacca, I'm not going to lie. I'm so sorry about that. The clicks were good though. The clicks were on brand. Maybe I won't have a career in voice acting after all. Or sound effects. Okay, so here we go. Boots at the ready, following the path over the bridge to the photo ID section. Ooh, it's here. How cool. Here we are. Let's make sure we get our photo ID. I'm ready for my quarantine picture.
This whole area is your studio. Where would you like to sit?
Can I feel like I should be in the plants.
In the plants? Do you want to be on the bridge?
Like a real clicker.
What? Do you want to be on the bridge, by the way?
Thank you. Let's go here.
Okay.
Yeah. Like with the staircase in the back? Yeah, because then it's like...
Alright, no one's done that. Yeah,
then it's like plants and
That is
city.
amazing, by the way. That is awesome.
Thank you. Okay, so we are just waiting for our photograph to develop. We just got our photo taken. I'm very excited to see how it comes out. I tried to get a little bit of the staircase and a little of the plants, so it looks like kind of an overgrown city. Then it's really giving The Last of Us. I love this. Look at all these little plants hanging. I feel like we're on a little adventure together. Well, unfortunately, I did not make it. Screaming. Wow, this plant's beautiful. I don't know what it is. Look at this plant. Wow, that's amazing. Not me being obsessed with the plants. Thank you for coming along with me today. I'm really having the best time ever. Now I think it's time to head into the screening. So our snacks for the movie include the popcorn and some very cheeky mushroom jerky. Look at this! I'm very excited. As a vegetarian, I am excited. We have finished at the screening and I'm just on my way home right now. It was incredible. We got to watch the penultimate episode, which was Joel and Ellie's memories. And I think my favourite part was probably seeing the dinosaur, the T-Rex, like Joel take Ellie to see the T-Rex. That was just, for me, I was a dino kid, so that made my little heart so happy to witness, to see Joel take her to see dinosaurs and to see space when she was growing up. And I think it definitely healed something that devastated me in episode 2. I'm just on my way home now. I still have my Firefly tattoo, it's still going strong. Also, I forgot to show you my little Polaroid. It developed now, so I'll show you that. The mushroom jerky, I'm not gonna lie, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. The screening itself was a 10 out of 10, the penultimate episode, like I'm so ready for the finale, but also the mushroom jerky, like it might sound not your cup of tea, but trust me, it's delicious. Like, get on it. I am just espousing some vegetarian nonsense, but seriously, mushrooms are my thing. Like, mushroom jerky, I never knew it existed, and now get home, research it, and maybe I need to buy some for myself. It was delicious. Here is the mushroom jerky, and let me show you what it looks like. This is how it looks, and it doesn't look that appetizing.